Hi everyone, I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me today and for supporting my channel. I know many of you have enjoyed several of my most recent videos about central bank digital currency. I've been reading through your comments and I'm reading that you're concerned, and I can completely understand where you're coming from. Before we get into today's update, I'm going to make an announcement. Due to well-known reasons, we all understand why, all CBDC news and updates from now on will be posted on my newly created platform over on Rumble. Just like YouTube, Rumble is a video sharing site. It is relatively new and it is also absolutely free to watch, so it won't cost you extra. All you need to do is subscribe to my channel there and I will keep you up to date. I'm sharing the link to my new channel in the first comment that you will find below. In today's video, I want to share some really interesting news for those of us who live in the United States. To be honest with you, I was really surprised to learn that there is a new bill that prohibits the creation of an American CBDC. It was just introduced by Congressman Tom Emmer. Its name is rather telling, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. I will put it on the screen for you, and you will also find the link to it below, so you're welcome to do your own homework. This bill essentially prohibits the Federal Reserve from issuing retail CBDC, the type that consumers would use. There's no mention of wholesale CBDC in that bill, so it is possible that wholesale CBDC is not in scope of this proposed legislature. As we talked about in one of my previous videos on this topic, it is retail central bank digital currency as opposed to wholesale that central banks use to manipulate monetary policy. There are sort of two parts to this bill. The first one is to prohibit the Fed from issuing digital currency directly to the US consumers. So the second step is to prohibit Federal Open Market Committee from using any central bank digital currency to interfere with the national monetary policy. So an example of that would be, similarly to cash, a situation where the Federal Reserve increases or decreases money supply, which has a significant effect on the economy. So the bill seeks to ban that, as it would be extremely easy to do that with this new form of digital currency. In just a minute, we'll look at the details of this bill. I'll walk you through page by page, but I wanted to share with you the introduction of this bill by Representative Emmer himself, which I think will help us understand the goal of this newly proposed legislature. So here's what he tweeted. Any digital version of the dollar must uphold our American values of privacy, individual sovereignty, and free market competitiveness. Anything less opens the door to the development of a very dangerous tool. So leave me a comment, let me know your thoughts on whether you agree with the statement. There are several key takeaways from this bill itself that I'd like to share with you and that I would like you to focus on. Let's take a look. Except as specifically authorized under this act, a Federal Reserve Bank may not offer products or services directly to an individual or maintain an account on behalf of an individual or issue a central bank digital currency directly to an individual. Prohibition on the use of central bank digital currency for implementation of monetary policy. The bill then seeks more transparency and quarterly disclosures directly to the Congress on any findings or conclusions that were reached as a result of pilot programs. So reading this, my assumption is that this bill does not focus on wholesale CBDC, which is used for international and interbank settlements. If you could, what would you add to this bill? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. If you want to learn more about the subject and get updates, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel here and follow me on the alternative social media platforms. You will find the links below. Those of you who are not too familiar with CBDC may want to watch a recent video on its biggest red flags. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one soon. Take care.